We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The woman you see beside me is an elf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. And never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been. She has survived despite the odds, and without her none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. So, we're getting quite near the end game here. In fact, I loaded this to do some codices and all our quests are gone. Apart from this one, which we've broken. So I think this LP, a long time ago, I told you that my K1200 Esther had conrods and I was pretty upset. And then someone crashed into my car. Well, good news, I bought myself a new car. So hopefully I'll remember to put some pictures in. So yeah, pretty decent, I hope you'll all agree. I'm paying off for pretty much the rest of my life, but there you go. Well, I got on PCP, so I won't really. I'll have it 3 years and then give it back. Oh, this is a bit of a walkover. Oh, I am on normal difficulty. So I loaded some of the save games from the internet to try and complete the codex. Actually, I think I did a better job than most of them.
Stop your drooling and save some dignity, fool.
I don't really know what I'm doing or why. I'm just... Everyone else is just smashing these Darkspawn. Oh, maybe I'm not actually meant to be doing anything. Oh, no, there's definitely No, maybe I should be doing something.
As you say.
No, they're just meant to be insta-killed, aren't they? Right, what am I actually trying to do here then? Just run to the Archdemon, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it.
It shall be done.
No, that is not what I'm meant to be doing, apparently.
As you say. Most excellent.
Okay. This is a little... I mean, it's been a couple of weeks since I've played. I haven't actually finished all the last videos because I was waiting to do the codex. But... something must...
Press forward!
Okay, I guess I'm going up here then.
I shall do it.
Oh, I think they're my guys.
It is begun.
Run while you can. Fine thing done.
You have secured the city gates by killing the Darkspawn that had amassed there. You should speak to Riordan and see what your next move should be.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
And how are we going to fight a flying dragon?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
I thought we were really good at sensing the Darkspawn though. And you said you already kind of knew where they were?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Well, definitely Alistair.
Yes.
We need Morrigan there
Indeed.
for the ritual. So we've only got 1 place filled. I think probably Leliana or Zevran. I'd say Leliana.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Ogren can lead the battle. He's, you know, the dwarves have the most experience, don't they, with the Darkspawn?
Fine, let's just move into the blasted main event already.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
So this is it then. All that we've been through has led up to this. Whatever happens now, to either of us, know that I am proud, infinitely proud, to have called you friend. Farewell, and may the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the Blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
Don't worry, boy. I'll be back. I've got it all under control.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
Yeah, thank you for your help, Sten.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
I don't think so. I mean, we're fighting an archdemon. Yeah, I imagine it was probably pretty similar before.
I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. You are a dear, dear friend, and I will stand with you to whatever end. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
So we head into the city together. As it should be. Once this is done, no matter how it turns out, I will be gone. You are aware of this, yes?
I was kind of hoping you'd stay for the celebration, though.
I do not think that would be wise. Allow me to say only one thing before we go. I knew nothing of friendship before we met. And I will always consider you such. Live well, my friend. Live gloriously. Now, let us see this finally done. The Archdemon awaits.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. I know Morrigan's... what she did is supposed to save us, but who knows if she can be trusted? Or if we'll even survive long enough to take that final blow. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
Yeah, I mean, until you kind of said you were going to leave me, but then, equally, I behaved pretty shittily about that as well. But I think I know how you feel, Alistair. I think I feel the same way.
Let's find this Archdemon then, and kick its ass.
So here we part ways. You do not wish me to stand by you in the end?
Oh. Yeah, I kind of wish I had taken you, actually. Are you sure you want to, though, against a dragon?
You know, you may be right. In truth, for the chance to be by your side, I would storm the Dark City itself. Never doubt it.
Ah. Look. I'll be back, I promise.
Then I shall hold you to that.
It looks like most of the townspeople escaped before the Horde arrived. That's a relief.
Oops, I typed that wrong. Oh, did I just overwrite? No. Huh.
Kill those godless bastards!
We're counting on you, Warden!
This probably isn't the best time to correct him about the Mako. We'll just let it slide for now.
Make her watch over you!
The alienage. The market district. Well, the market district might break, so let's go to the... Mind you, we've got to go through the market district to get to the alienage. No, let's just take the fucking chance. Not feeling too confident though, so we will start and stop the recording. I think it's pretty unlikely that whatever was upsetting Jextree before is still here.
I shall do it.
Hey, why is that a better ogre?
Begin the onslaught!
Right, there's a lot of bloody ogres.
I shall do. It shall be done.
Some more health potions probably wouldn't... Oh, there's an emissary there. Oh, should probably have gone for that. Wait, there's two of them now? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I shall do.
Is that all you got?
I wonder what that is. Probably not neutralisation, might be. That might be one of Alistair's ones, do you think?
Another battle life. I never liked this part. Let's end this.
It shall be done.
You forced our hand. Oh, this should be. Damn you! You should run while you can. And you shall pay.
Each army can only be deployed once, and only a single army can be as active in one's area. Once an army has been defeated, you'll need to be able to deploy another army. So, we should probably save them all up until we're actually in trouble then. Tell you what, the Lout. Oh yeah, this is up to the alienage. Oh, well there wasn't a monster here then. Or if there was, we just killed it without even noticing. So Fort Draken is our ultimate destination, so there might be a baddie here, there might be a baddie here. The recording appears to be okay.
It's you! The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
Okay. I need you to fight with me. Get some bloody self-respect, you bloody alienage owls.
Fight? But we have no armor and only simple weapons. We'll be slaughtered.
Look, you can fight like elves, or you can die like helpless lot that have thrown their lot in with the Shemlin. I can't remember the derogatory name for you right now. It's your choice.
I say we fight!
Yes, if we can hold them back, it'll give others a chance to escape. Tell us what to do, and we'll fight for as long as we can.
Okay. Stay back and defend your homes.
You heard what the lady said. Come on.
They're upon us!
Shit, there's a lot of them. Right, okay, I'll get up here. Morrigan can get at the top. You can get at the top. Let's make sure you don't just change all your minds all of a sudden. And I'm getting at the top as well.
Direct me.
Should I go for... Yeah, let's go for Blizzard first, and then we'll go for Death Magic second. Death Cloud, that's the one. Nice, someone got a level up. Right, I think that went okay. Ah, there's another general back there. Okay, there's an alpha and a general. Right, you target the alpha. Not that it probably matters, because you'll just do what you like anyway. And I'll target the... Mind you, the alpha I might be able to petrify and then stone. So actually you target him. Come on, you can do it from the top, woman. Okay, maybe not. Oh, he survived. Oh, I don't have a lot of spells left. Have you oh, you idiot! You literally ran into the fucking death cloud. Screw, this isn't going well. No. Well, we're getting absolutely fucking smashed. I don't know what the point in that death cloud was, because my guys ran into it more than the enemy did. Right, we're dead. Look at that, the ogre's not even damaged. Okay, well the ogre's immortal then. We're not supposed to target the ogre. Right, I'll just have to do this again. Okay, so I'm going to start with the same plan and get the Tempest and all the Mass Effect spells I can out here. I'm going to leave them so that they can't move. Something on the platform doesn't particularly seem to help me.
Come on, Pete.
But it should be okay for area effect spells, I think.
I am armed. Let's finish this.
Oh, well, I've killed quite a few of the nobody ones. Doesn't look like fighting the ogre is a good plan. The Hairlock General does appear to have some magic. I think it might be best to get everybody in on the ogre though, with everything I've got. Still on hold position, which is not what we need. Right, okay, so now we're down to just them. Right, I'll back off. No, make no attempt to help anybody. Right, now everyone go for the Genlock Alpha. Oh, I don't have a stone. Okay, we'll paralyse him. Oh my god. Oh, right. Oh, she's frozen. Someone interrupt him. With anything. Just do anything. What's that? That'll do. Might not interrupt him, but I'll try. Ah, you can neutralise him. We'll try that. Okay, I don't know if we actually did anything there. Well, that one's probably going to die in a second. But because they make no real attempt to actually kill them, we'll just make sure. So now we want everybody on this guy. Right, so who's left now? Just the boss. No, most definitely don't do whatever I just pressed you to do. I've got... I'm not sure I want any of these particularly. Yeah, I reckon just heal and sort of wail on him with all my one-at-a-time spells. Which I don't have a lot of left. Oh, where have all that... Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe the ogre never was immortal then. Maybe he was just multiple ogres. I can almost go back for some Mass Effect spells. You don't have any. Mind you, you're also almost out of mana anyway. It's kind of all going to shit already. I don't know what's going on here, but something's not right. I think I'm just getting fucking raped again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just resurrect him, I think. Yeah, let's try and get rid of this ogre. I have a terrible feeling there's going to be an unlimited number of ogres here, though. I'm almost out of magic, and I don't seem to have done a lot. Mind you, that cloud is actually clearing the way. Nice, that kind of replaces what I needed. I'll go for a level up, why not? I guess I was heading towards mass paralysis.
I shall do it.
Not entirely likely that we're going to get any good weapons here, I wouldn't have thought. I think it's probably just the sheer numbers of bodies and spell effects back there, but the frame rate is kind of taking a shit. Oh, we're advancing regardless. I was going to stop the video there. Looks like I'll be stopping it here then. Thank you for watching. Come back for the next part of Dragon Age Origins. First Enchanter Irving. The circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it. There is no higher office in the Circle Tower than that of First Enchanter. The one who holds this title must not only be an able administrator, but also a mentor, leader, and surrogate parent to all the mages of the tower. Irving has proven himself to be all these things with an added dose of cunning. Most apprentices know that little goes on in the tower that Irving does not know. He can soothe Templars angered by some childish magical prank, at the same time that he lauds the pranksters, and everyone walks away satisfied. Although much of the circle was destroyed by Uldred's abominations, Irving survived and plans to rebuild what he can. Our lesser Isolde. For the one who delivers the sacred ashes of Our Lady will have the esteem of Redcliffe, and all the riches it is in my power to grant. The Arling of Redcliffe was a source of constant trouble for Emperor Revel during the occupation. It was rumoured that since each new report sent the Emperor into a fit of violent rage, his court had taken to poisoning messengers before they could deliver their accounts. Isolde's family was the 10th to be given the difficult task of governing Redcliffe, and since most of the previous Isles had either been murdered by their bands or beheaded by the Emperor, they did not approach the job with a great deal of enthusiasm. Isolde met Eamon, not realising he was the rightful heir to her father's domain, and quickly became smitten with him for being part of the resistance. Never mind that it was her family he was resisting. Perhaps a bit too romantic for her own good, she insisted upon staying behind with Eamon when the rest of her family was driven out. When her only son began to show signs of possessing magic, Isolde tried to cover it up, knowing that he would be taken from her by the Circle if found out. She hired an apostate mage to tutor him in secret, little knowing that her tutor was being paid to poison her husband. Eamon fell ill, and Connor, desperate, tried to use magic to save his father, magic that attracted the attention of a demon. Isolde gave her life to free Connor from demonic influence. Leliana. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace, and in that stillness, I could hear the Master. A lay sister of the Chantry who can beat the stuffing out of trained mercenaries would be notable enough, but one who also claims to have been sent to fight the Darkspawn by the Maker himself is unusual to say the least. She joined Alistair in Trinny and Lothering, insisting that she would prove useful. There's more to Leliana than had ever been apparent at Lothering, however. She spent much of her life as a bard and orlais, a minstrel, assassin and spy, employed by nobles of Val Royeaux in their elaborate games of intrigue. Her decision to join the Chantry was not merely the product of her disenchantment with the life of a bard. Leliana was framed by her bard master and fled to escape execution as a traitor. Leliana takes care to honour the Lothering cloister that took her in and keeps symbols of Andraste's blessings close to her heart. Loghain mac Tyr. War is cruel. Every soul who fought alongside Marek knows this, and in it there are no such things as innocence, only the living and the dead, and the degrees of guilt both bear. Loghain was born a farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the Resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Marek, the last true heir to the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Orlesian Empire. Marek raised his friend to the nobility, and Loghain is now more a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. During the battle at Ostagar, Loghain fled the field, leaving King Cailan and the Grey Wardens to die. Loghain then returned to Denerim and declared himself the regent to his daughter, Queen Honora, demanding that Ferelden follow him against the Darkspawn, upsetting a great many of the bands. His action sparked a civil war. Loghain supporters found themselves fighting their neighbours who blamed Loghain for the death of the king, as well as those who simply wanted to take advantage of the power vacuum. He was defeated in single combat at the Landsmeet and summarily executed. Oghren. I'm not saying I should be your first pick for a dance partner at the inaugural ball, but in the deep roads I'm your man. Oghren of House Kondrat was once a promising member of the warrior caste. His house was not especially high ranked, but many of its members, Oghren included, had won notable victories in the provings and were considered to be rising in prestige. When a Smith caste family with plenty of money and no political connections offered their daughter in marriage, his family accepted the match, and then everything changed. His wife, Bronca, was named a paragon for her achievements. All of House Kondrat joined her newly made House Branca, and vanished with her into the deep roads. As time passed and it became more and more clear that Oghren had been abandoned, he became the butt of jokes throughout Orzammar. He took to drink, which didn't especially help. Drunk and humiliated, he challenged another warrior to a proving over an insult and killed him. The match was meant to be fought to first blood. As a punishment, he was stripped of his house and barred from bearing arms. The only fate worse for a warrior than exile. The Grey Warden Trinny mounted a search for Bronca and found her, and the Amble of the Void for which she led her house to their deaths. Oghren enjoys challenging his palate with alcohols of ever-increasing rarity, potency, and outright lethality. This has afforded him no benefit whatsoever. Shale. What can I say? I have a heart of stone. The golems of Orzammar once made up the vanguard of the Dwarven army, holding back the tides of Darkspawn that flooded out of the deep roads. But the art of making them was lost, and many of them succumbed to wear and damage in battle. Shale has no memories either of the time spent fighting in the deep roads, or of coming to Honleith, only a few spotty and bitter recollections of its last master. Trinny unearthed Shale's control rod and awakened it, adding a bitter, malfunctioning golem to the menagerie of companions. Shale was destroyed while fighting Trinny,